Hi, I am Professor Khushbu Chokshi and today I will be explaining the concept of quorum, which is covered under management and administration. Quorum is a very important topic because it has been asked in practical case study type of questions and MCQ type of questions. So what is quorum? Basically quorum is the number of people who are required to be present at the meeting for voting at the meeting. The Act gives a specific number of members who are required to be present as quorum for both private and public companies, but the articles of association may give a different number which could be higher than what is mentioned under the Act. Coming to what is mentioned under the Act, if I am a private company, I need to have at least 2 members personally present at the meeting. What is meant by personally present? That the member, he himself or herself, has to be there at the meeting and he cannot have a proxy attending the meeting. If there is a proxy attending, the proxy will not be counted towards counting the members for want of quorum. If I am a public company, then there are different slabs for depending on how many members I have. If I have less than 1000 members, then I need to have at least 5 people, members personally present at the meeting. If I have more than 1000 members but less than 5000 members, I need to have at least 15 members who are personally present at the meeting. And if I have more than 5000 members, I need to have at least 30 members who are personally present at the meeting. So this is a number which has been given by the Act. If the articles of association of the public company says, for example, that for 1000 members you need to have 7 members, then that's a higher number will be considered for determining the quorum of the company. For both public companies and private companies, the members have to be personally present and not by way of proxy. For counting quorum, the members who are personally present will only be considered if the quorum is not present within half an hour from the time the meeting is scheduled to be started, then the meeting will be adjourned. Say for example, my meeting is supposed to be held at 10:30 am. Now I will wait till 11 am. If the quorum is present by say 10:55 am, then the meeting, I can go ahead and conduct the meeting. But say till 11 am the members are not present and the members come at 11:05 am. Even though I have the quorum at 11:05 am, I cannot conduct the meeting because they were not present within half an hour from the time the meeting was supposed to start. And then the meeting, if the quorum is not present, I'll have to adjourn the meeting. I'll have to adjourn the meeting to the next week at the same time and place, and the meeting will be held at the registered office of the company or at any other place as may be determined by the members. And so this is basically the provisions regarding quorum. If any resolution has been passed at the adjourned meeting, then the resolution will be effective from the date of the adjourned meeting and not at the date of the first meeting, which could not be held because of want of quorum. So these are the provisions pertaining to quorum. Just to revise again, for a private company, at least 2 members personally present or the members as prescribed by the articles of association, whichever is higher. For a public company, if I have less than 1000 members, 5 members to be personally present. If I have 1000 to 5000 members, 15 members to be personally present. If I have more than 5000 members, then 30 members to be personally present, or a number as prescribed by articles of association, whichever is higher. I hope you've understood the concept of quorum. If you have liked the video, request you to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.